We're going over how to do Grave of Venom 9 without legendary gear on your tank. Free to play. I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos to where they have that legendary gear from Grave of Curse, but I don't really want to go over to Grave of Curse. I want to farm 9 in 2 days from now when that double drop rate or increased drop rate of legendary gear starts to happen, because 9, man, you get a lot of pieces from 9. Tonight, I'm coming out with 2 other videos. I've got a video on how to double your damage and your survivability. I also have a video coming out on those drop rates for stage 7, 8, and 9. So if you haven't seen those, go check those out. We're doing stage 9. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of runs in just a minute to show you how I survived through them, how well we're doing, the gear drops we're getting, and how close we're getting to timing out, you know, not finishing the fight. Because, of course, if you don't know, Sigrid at the halfway point, she'll stop targeting the boss with her ultimate and she'll start hitting this wisp here. Easiest way to explain this is it's all about this artifact right here. This artifact, Banner of the Oath, is everything. You get 35% HP, 25% defense, and then you get this flat defense. The way this is working, though, is you just have to have somebody next to you when you start the battle. The whole entire battle, he's going to have an increase of 25% defense. The whole entire time, you're going to see this buff on him. You also have to have percentage-based HP or defense down here. And as you can see, it's all epic gear, right? Epic there, epic again here. I prefer HP at this point. I think I did better runs when I had HP here, HP there, and then HP all around, because his shields are coming up. He's getting 10% of his max HP. I feel like the heals were really good because everybody healing right here are all based off of the target's max HP. And if you don't have this guy's amazing. If you can book him, he is worth it. It's such a fast cooldown. Put him in a goblin set. I've got him in a goblin set right now. They're not being hit. If you don't know this formation, I've got multiple videos on this formation and some other ones if you want to go find out how to do Grave of Venom stage 3 and then go from 4 to 5 and then 6 to 7 all the way to 8, which 8 is cake to farm right now with all epic gear. But 8 will give us really good rewards in 2 days. 30 days, once you're into your server, 30 days, those drops will increase. So in 2 days, 8 will be okay, but 9 is definitely the best, and I'm going to farm 9. All we have to do is get a pretty good DPS set right here on your damage dealer. And really, if it's a good damage dealer, if it's one that's better than Sigrid, then you don't even have to worry about having this legendary gear. But I bet if you've been playing the game for a while, if you're 2 days away from that increased drop rate, you probably have at least one legendary set. But again, not mandatory. I just need some extra damage because the AI is so bad with changing targets right when this boss gets to half health. It's a real issue. The rest of the team, I do have some legendary pieces on. They don't take damage, so it's not needed. The only person taking damage is your tank. And with your tank being set up this way, if you can go HP percentage or defense percentage, do not go flat anymore. It does not work. You're going to be gimping yourself. This artifact is so much better than the heart. I used to love the heart. I used to live by the heart and think the heart was so good. And it is. It's really good. But this one, since it always stays on you, even when you start the battle, no matter how long you're into the battle, 5 minutes. I'll go 5 minutes sometimes without beating the heartbeat damage-wise, and that buff will still be there. Right here, increased 25%, and it's so important on this fight. As you can tell, the rest of my people aren't hit. They could have whatever gear you want. The best gear for any of these healers is the Goblin set. It gets kind of scary right now. We're on 9. We're at the hardest of the hard. We're gonna run 10 in a row. We're gonna see how well we do. Sometimes you just have bad luck. You get that decreased defense up. You don't have a way to get it off. He doesn't heal, you know, our healers don't heal in time. He doesn't do his ultimate in time. There are ways to make this stronger. I don't really want to go farm Grave of Curse. There's 2 sets over there. They're really good sets, but I just don't feel like going there right now. I just want to do Venom 9. Then I want to jump over to the Ancient Battlefield into Heretical Runes for the 2 bottom runes, and then I'm pretty set. And then I want to go get some stuff from Grave of Rot. I do. I like Grave of Rot a lot, and I want to get some things there. If we can do this the way we're doing it right now, with a little bit more speed on our healing with the Goblin set. If you want to put skill books into Horus, if you want to put skill books into Hexandra, I don't have any in Hexandra. You saw with Quarion down there, that rare healer at the bottom with the staff, you can put books into him, and I highly advise you to put books into him. Rare books are kind of easy to get right now. We can get them from doing arena, and then whenever we do our 2 dragons, we get currency to go buy scrolls in the shop. They're called scrolls here. You go buy some scrolls in the shop, and we get a lot of rare scrolls throughout the game, some of them from events as well, from the battle pass. So leveling it out a rare, scrolling out a rare isn't a big deal, and that healer is worth it. He heals so often, so quick. His battle skill is amazing. His ultimate is amazing. I really think he's top tier when it comes to healing. We've got Hexandra, we've got the common in there with Meredith, and let's see what kind of runs we did here. I did 10. Are we winning this one? Okay, we're winning this one. We got Sigrid back there pumping out that damage. Sigrid is in a gambler set. And if you don't know about a gambler set, if you don't know about any of the 3-piece set for the legendaries or the 2-piece set you can combine, go check those out in my previous video on all the legendary sets and how I rank them. I've got them all in a spreadsheet down below. The video is actually linked to it as well, and it gives you a tier list and explanation of what the exact sets do and how they can work for you. Check those out. Right now, if I had a really good set on actually increased attack would help out Hexandra as well. She's in a survivability set right now, but for her battle skill, we could have a lot of increased attack for Hexandra and enlightenment and help her out with that. We can't help her out with that 20% heal that she does. Her ultimate only does 20% of the target's max HP, but we can make things stronger. That's what's good about this right now. I'm beating 9, free to play, no legendary gear on my tank, which is what I've seen everybody do, and it's working out because that artifact is amazing. But we don't always win. Sometimes we get a bad beat, like right there. Something happened. Something happened on the second run. Horus got that decreased defense up, and we just couldn't make it back in time. We were not in tune with whatever the Harpy's doing, and we failed there. That's all right. One fail, one win, one fail. Let's go. We don't lose stamina, right? We do not lose stamina, and we get way more rewards for 9. Go check out my video on all the different stages, 7, 8, and 9, for what the drop rate increases to, and then check out that one on how to double your damage and your survivability. Those are all coming tonight. So this one, I think we do okay. It might have gotten scary a few times. Whoa, that's way too scary. Do we win this one? Okay, we pick back up. See, once it gets back to full life and we don't have any of these weird mishaps, we're pretty good. And again, I've got HP percentage, defense percentage, HP, flat defense on my runes. They're both epic. And then of course the epic gear. I think I did. I'm positive I did much better with HP percentage on the gloves and the chest, and then HP flat down below. Now that we're at such a high level, we can get his HP up really, really high. He has that passive to give himself that HP shield, and we're running this relic, this artifact, which has given us so much HP, and then it's given us that massive amount of 25% additional defense, plus the flat defense. I'm telling you, HP is the way to go. And I did much better job surviving, but on this one, I put both. So if you don't have HP, then you'll still be able to do it a lot of times like I am right now. Okay, we beat this one with enough damage to complete it with 19 seconds left. 18 seconds left. Okay, 2 pieces of legendary gear. This is why we farm 9. All right, this is why we're going for 9. Let's see if we beat the next one. So I did 10 runs. Let's just skip to the end here and see what we got for our rewards of all 10 because it looks nice. It's really, really nice. We got 6 victories, 4 defeats. I don't mind that at all because we're getting much better drops, and I don't have to go over to Grave of Curse to farm that tank gear to put on my Horus. It's the only reason I'd go over to Grave of Curse, and I can do Grave of Curse 8 right now, full free to play, same team that I showed you that I did on 6. It's free to play with some legendary gear. It's really easy to do on 8, but do I even want to? Because I have to micromanage it. I don't want to go over there and micromanage it. I don't even really feel like I need that gear right now. It's great gear. It is good gear. It's good tank gear. It's good healing gear. Whenever you do your ultimate, you get a 20% of your max HP heal. But I just want to farm here. I want to farm in Venom, get all the DPS gear, then go get my runes, legendary-wise, and then Grave of Rot's got some really nice pieces. Grave of Rot has a legendary to where you give your whole entire team attack percentage, 15% additional attack, and then the other one lets you do a stun on your abilities, on your ultimate abilities. You get to try to stun everybody out there. So I want to do Grave of Rot, I want to do here, and I want to do for our runes. And this is really good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 whole pieces. Let me know your thoughts about that artifact down below. You just have to have somebody next to you when you start the battle. It stays on you, that effect the whole entire battle. It is by far the best one out there for your tank. It makes you so incredibly strong that we can do this with epic gear. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.